maximize the resource of being a member. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and start with introductions. So what I'm going to do is I'll start out and then I'm just going to go around the screen. And so when it comes time to introduce yourself, tell us your name, of course, what your company name is, where you're located, what your company does. And then if you could tell us a little bit about what you hope to get out of being a member of SWR Institute. It might be interesting too to learn how you guys found out about us and what brought you to the Institute. So I'll start. I'm Jennifer Crane, the Executive Vice President of SWR Institute, and we're headquartered in Kansas City. I started out as their membership coordinator in 2002, became the Executive Vice President in 2017, and it's been a wonderful ride. And the people of the Institute, there's so many I consider friends, and so we are looking forward to welcoming you into the fold and getting to know you better. So I will start with Nicole next.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole Dayob. I am sure you have seen my name come across your inbox. I do a lot of communicating with our members via our e-blast and newsletters. So I'm the Associate Director with SWR Institute, and I have been with the Institute for 8 years now. So I look forward to getting to know all of you and hopefully see some of you in Chicago.
Thank you, Nicole. Okay, Stace.
My name is Stace Grund. I am a SWRI board member and I'm the current treasurer. I've been a member, my company Tatley Grund, we're in Seattle. We've been a member, I think, since 2011 or 2012, so 9-10 years. We specialize in repair, defective construction repair and maintenance, primarily high-rise buildings, and quite a bit of waterproofing work as well.
All right, thank you. Kelly. That's right.
Okay, I'm out here in Los Angeles. I'm your current president of the Sealant Waterproofing Restoration Institute. My company is called Century Building Solutions. We repair buildings, so I do just about everything you can imagine on the outside four walls, the roof, and the foundation. So we cover all of that, and it's been a very good business for me, and so I'm happy to serve here as your president.
Thank you, Kelly. All right, Larry.
Hi, Larry Burkhart. I hope you can hear me. I always have audio problems on these things. But board member, I work for Comproco. We're one of the manufacturer companies involved with the SWR Institute, and I've been involved about 6 or 7 years.
Okay, excellent. Denise.
Be me. I'm sorry.
Hello. Yep. Sorry about that. I was just unmuting myself. So I'm Denise Serpak. I am the marketing director at Polyset. We are a manufacturer of coatings and expansion joints based in upstate New York. We just joined a couple months ago. So just sitting out here to learn a little bit more about the organization, how the different benefits that we can start taking part of, just starting to learn people and what they do and their companies they work for and how we may be able to partner down the road.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us. Mark Nelson.
Hello, my name is Mark Nelson. I'm president of Nelson Testing Laboratories. We're based out of Elmhurst, Illinois, so just about 20 minutes west of Chicago. I look forward to everyone coming to Chicago. What we do is provide independent testing services for product manufacturers. So all of our testing involves in-house testing, and I'm just looking forward to getting back involved with SWRI. I was involved with the organization a long time ago, and I'm looking forward to not only just getting involved, but also getting very involved and seeing how I can help out the organization. More importantly, what I can learn from all the members.
Excellent. We love to hear that. Michael.
Yep, I'm Michael McDonough. I'm currently the president-elect for the Sealant Waterproofing Restoration Institute. I am a contractor in the Carolinas for exterior diagnostic services. We do everything from high rises, warehouses, all types of waterproofing for existing buildings.
Thank you. Jason?
Jason Sappenfield. I'm president of Omega Waterproofing. We're based out of New Braunfels, Texas. We currently do restoration and new construction, high rises, parking garages. We do a lot of state work, schools and things of that nature. So.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name.
Tom Meacham.
Tom, okay.
Yes. Hi, Nicole. Hi, folks. Tom Meacham here, Polyset. We are a manufacturer of many different types of products, including the elastomeric concretes for expansion joints, the joint seals for the joint systems, as well as a variety of different urethanes for filtration industries. We also have a lot of coatings. You've already met Denise, so you know a little bit more about the company. We manufacture these products direct to the contractors, as well as through distribution if we have a distributor in the territory. Looking forward to getting involved with the SWRI. I was a member back in the 80s, been in this business for 41 years now, so a little bit of experience working with these products. Looking forward to working with SWRI and seeing what we can do together to help each other out.
Well, thank you, Tom. M. Klingel. Or Kling.
Hi, my name is Matt Klinge. I work for AdFast, and we are a manufacturer of commercial building sealants. I'm talking to you from St. Louis, Missouri, but we manufacture up in Montreal, Canada, and just looking forward to being a part of the group. We supply the curtain wall, storefront, expansion joint, and masonry industry with your variety of sealants.
Well, thank you, Mike. Jeff.
Jeffrey Guntark with Valcourt Building Services, currently based out of McLean, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. Exterior facade restoration, basically from Jersey to and down through Texas.
Darn it, Jeff, you're cutting out.
Been a member, the current immediate past president. It's just, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Is that better?
There you go.
Yes.
Jeff Guntark, immediate past president, Valcourt Building Services, based out of Washington, D.C. Been members for a long time and learning something new every time I attend a meeting and read one of the publications that Nicole pushes out. And welcome to the association.
Thank you, Jeff. Dennis from AdFast.
Hi, my name is Denny Perron. I'm Vice President Business Development for AdFast. Like my colleague Matt said, we manufacture sealants for the building envelope, structural silicone. We manufacture in Montreal, Canada, and supply all of Canada, US, and Mexico with our products.
Well, excellent. Welcome, guys. Dakota.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
I joined a little late, but I see everybody's doing an introduction, so I'm Dakota Brown. I am pre-construction manager at Buckeye Construction and Restoration. We are based out of Ohio, facade restorations as well as a new waterproofing division. Travel a little bit of everywhere, so we're based out of Ohio, but do a lot of traveling as well.
Dakota, I like your new member welcome packet in the back.
Yeah, I put it on there today, so I wouldn't forget.
Well, great. It's really good to get to know you guys, and we hope to see you in Chicago. I'm going to take a little time to go over some brief history. Truth be told, I could talk about SWR Institute all day, but I know you all are limited on time, so I'm just going to hit on some of the high points. So we started in 1976 with 12 contractors, and they were getting together because they were having trouble with the products they were installing. So after meeting for a year, they decided that they should bring the manufacturers into the fold. And so they opened up the membership to manufacturers a year later. And then in 1994, we added the associate member category, which includes the design professionals, architects and engineers, consultants. And so by bringing those groups, 3 groups together, the association has really flourished, and you know, they work together all the time to develop resources for the industry and to be a resource to each other. One of the things the contractors have always remained in control of the organization. And so with that, we try to keep our membership at least 60% contractors, the other 20% being the design professionals, and then 20% manufacturers. And it is written in our bylaws that only the contractors can serve as officers on the board. The association, we recently surveyed our members to find out what they valued most about membership, and the overwhelmingly what most people said was that it was the 2 technical meetings that they find the most benefit. So we've got a lot of members that have been involved for more than 25 years. And to give you a little feel for what our meetings look like, most of the presentations are done by our members, and they get up and they'll talk about a project that they did, and they give a lot of good lessons that normally they're only learned through trial and error. So a lot of people really appreciate hearing the presenters not only talk about what went right on the project, but also what went wrong and what they learned from it. So also by having members present, the members get to know which other members have expertise in certain areas. So what happens is a lot of members call other members from across the country that they know specialize in a certain area of work and ask questions and that kind of thing. And also at our meetings, we do a technical clearinghouse, which is an open forum for members to ask advice of each other or just talk openly with each other about different issues. And that's a very lively and highly valued session at our meetings. We also have a lot of fun at our meetings. So we have social events and then optional activities like golf tournaments and city tours and things like that, that allow for people to connect on an organic nature. But of course, we don't leave that to chance. So we do have an ambassador program and a new member orientation at our meetings. So every first-time attendee is assigned a longtime member who helps them get acclimated with the group, introduce them to others, and so on and so forth. So before I hand it over to our president, Kelly McBride, I do want to stress the importance of getting involved in the Institute. We are always looking for people to present at our meetings, write articles for our magazine, The Applicator, and then of course serve on committees and the board. So it's very important that we have people willing to do these things. And so if you're interested, feel free to reach out to me or Nicole at any time. So for now, I am going to turn it over to Kelly McBride, and he's going to talk a little bit about how being involved with the Institute has benefited him and his company. So Kelly.
Okay. Hey, you didn't mention technical clearinghouse, so I'm just going off the agenda here. I'm going to keep you honest, Jennifer. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on that, because really I'm going to speak on behalf of a lot of the board members with respect to, you know, why it's so important that we have this organization. The reality of it is this is an investment like anything else we do. And we believe that what we have is about 160 of the best and the brightest from across the country that are doing some really cool projects. And it's always, for all of us that are challenged by these projects, it's nice to have that forum that twice a year you can come and you can meet with people that you admire from the standard of how they built their company. You admire what they've done on the projects and the ways that they're conducting their business. And we hear speakers about that. So, I mean, it's invaluable. Initially, it's not a low cost investment. It's, you know, it's by the time you've paid your membership and you've attended a couple of meetings, you might be in for 10 grand or so. But I can tell you from my perspective, and I'm sure the other board members will echo this in a minute, it's worth every penny. I've grown my business. We've literally doubled our revenues over the last 10 years or so. And so it's been solid standard growth. I thought that during COVID and the quote pandemic that we were going to see a big drop off. We were fortunate to be essential businesses. And I also had a sounding board of my other members on how they were handling this whole thing. So I believe it's invaluable. And it's about networking. These are the friends that you have. The easiest way to grow your network the fastest is to become involved in a committee. Our committees run the gamut. There are safety committees, there's technical committees where we produce our technical documents, and we have other things like training validation and stuff that may seem a little esoteric a little bit, but it's not really. You could actually join any of these committees and get introduced to a group of folks, and then slowly but surely, as you spread that knowledge and become, you know, another part of it, it just breaks down that whole aspect. And next thing you know, you've got a great group of people. As soon as you show up at one of our technical meetings, somebody sticks a drink in your hand, and it's awesome. It's just, I think we have been complimented by a number of other international groups from Canada also, over in England, the waterproofing setups over there. And the thing that they talk about is that we wish we had your kind of joie de vivre networking and that type of friendliness that's within the group. So that's a huge thing. And I think it starts by a committee involvement. It's really easy to do. It happens on the Sunday before the technical meeting. You show up early enough, and a lot of you are accessible transportation wise to get there. And nobody is a newbie. You're not going to get treated like, oh, he's not one of the group. I think we work really hard on bringing people in that way. Again, in the end, all of us need to participate a little bit, noblesse oblige. And that's what, you know, Nicole had asked me to talk about leadership. The classic example of that from Conproco. He knows his stuff like nobody else. And now he's getting involved from the leadership side on our board and the rest. And, you know, again, valuable asset as a manufacturer coming in. And believe me, he's challenged from time to time by some of the members. We're going to ask him, hey, you know, what's the technical issue here and there? And that's what we all get, this environment that, you know, nothing personal. We're all trying to just do our jobs and our business. Let's put the honest information out and let's talk about it together. So one more time, again, it's a volunteer organization. Make the investment pay, and believe me, you'll be rewarded. For myself, I'm so inspired by some of our past presidents and like Frank Halsey at Mid-Continent running an organization twice his size. Stace is up there in the Northwest running a terrific organization that I wish I had a safety officer like he has, and Millie's going to give us a presentation in Chicago about a safety program. So it's a really great group, and I'll throw it back to Jennifer, unless you have a specific question for me, Jennifer, or you want something else. Welcome to the group.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm actually going to hand it over to Nicole now, who's going to talk a little bit about some of the resources, where to find them on the website, and then also where to log into the members only section. Because if you register for a meeting or anything, you do need to be logged in to get that member rate and to tie it to your record on the back end. So anyway, Nicole, I will hand it over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a screen share. Let me know if everyone can see that.
Yep.
Okay, so this is our homepage, and in the very top right corner, you're gonna see login. So you should have received your member login with the e-blast that I sent you. That was a virtual welcome packet, and in that packet had your username and your password. If for some reason you don't know your login, you can reach out to me after this call and I'll get you set up. But once you type in your member login information, you'll be directed to this page. So these are all your account settings right here. And this is where you'll update your contact information. If you are the primary contact of your company, then you'll be able to update your organization information. So it is really important that you update your organization information because, hold on one second, it looks like it logged me out. One second. Get that popped back up. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Get back in here. Okay. So it is important that you update all of the information in your organization information because here is what pulls from our membership directory. So our membership directory is this searchable directory that's right here. And any user can get on here and they're able to filter by the member type, the states that our members are licensed in, the type of products they manufacture, the years of business. So all of this stuff will be updated on that organization information. So it is important that you do that. And let me find, okay, get lost. All right.
Nicole,
then, yeah.
Do you mind if I say something about the verified contractor program?
Yeah, go ahead.
So for the contractors on here, we offer a third-party verification on that searchable directory. You're going to see a lot of fields that are only populated for the companies that have gone through that verification process. But at any rate, if you're interested in learning more about that, there's more information on the website about it, or you can feel free to contact me and I'll tell you more about it. But it's a great way to we're trying to build this resource for the industry to be the go-to place when people are looking for contractors in our industry. So, all right, Nicole, that was all I wanted to say.
Yeah, great. Thank you for bringing that up. So I showed you how to log in, how to update your contact information, your organization information, and then when your dues gets posted, that can be found on invoices. So your meeting invoice will be posted here, your dues invoices will be posted here, anything related to the Institute will be posted here. So if you have an invoice, all of your open and unpaid invoices will be listed here. Once you click on that link, it will be directed to that specific invoice number and you can click on that and pay via credit card there. Now I kind of want to touch on some of our member resources, one of them being our technical bulletins. So our technical bulletins are publications that were created by the Technical Resource Committee, and they're a great resource to use on a job site and just also a great resource to use when training your staff. So the Technical Resource Committee has put a lot of work into updating these, and so all of these are currently new and were posted this month. So all of these are our most up-to-date revised technical bulletins. We have 16 of them. And then another great resource to use is going to be our Toolbox Talks. So this is a product that we did with OSHA. So this is an OSHA Alliance product. Our safety committee has worked hard on these and they've currently reviewed and updated all of them. So we have them in English and Spanish. And right now they are in the process of being reviewed by OSHA. So they're the final reviewer. Once we get those back, we'll get those uploaded into to our art director, and then we'll have the new ones posted to the website. So hoping to have those posted to the website by the end of the summer. And then another thing I wanted to touch on is our project awards. So we have 2 project awards. We have one that is the Trinity Project Award, and that is a project that you, in order to qualify for this award, you have to be a member of the Institute, and a contractor, a manufacturer, and an associate have to be involved. So in all of our project awards, the deadline for this is November 30th. And then one of the newer project awards is our Award of Excellence. This is a program that was just started a couple years ago. This is a contractor only program, and it's kind of a way for our contractors to showcase in some of their basic projects. So you can see this year's winner, last year's winner was actually Kelly McBride's project. So like I mentioned, all of these project award deadlines are November 30th. And then I also wanted to touch on our trade journal called the Applicator Magazine. So this is something that gets published 4 times a year. And basically what you'll find in this magazine is technical and practical advice on industry and project related topics. And this is a member benefit. So all of our members receive this subscription complimentary, and it comes in digital and printed version. So you will receive a printed copy as well as a digital version. So if for the manufacturers that are on this call, we do allow our manufacturer members to advertise. So if you are interested in advertising in the applicator, reach out to Jennifer and I, and we can get you connected to our advertising contact. So that is all I have for the resources available on the back end of the website.
Well, so, and do you want to stop sharing your screen?
Yes.
And we'll get her right back up. Okay. So like I said, we did want to keep it short and sweet, but this is our first one that we've done, this new member orientation. So we would love to hear your feedback on what else we could do to make it more valuable, or what we could leave out if, you know, we've said too much. But I think you have both Nicole and I's email address, but anytime you send an email to info@swrionline.org, that email goes to both Nicole and I, so you can always get a hold of us that way too. But before we wrap up, does anybody have any questions or any clarification about anything?
I did have a question for Nicole, Jennifer, if you don't mind. Nicole, you were mentioning about the Applicator magazine being digitally available. When you send it through email, are there also past issues on your website that are available for us to look at?
Yes, so we actually have an archive of our past applicator issues, so I can send you a link after this call on where you can find that on the website.
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, does anyone else have anything? Well, thanks again for joining, and so we really appreciate it. We look forward to you guys getting involved and getting to know you better at a meeting. So with that, I think we're ready to wrap it up.